Guys, welcome. I'm Matt from Total Drummer. Today we are going to look at how to change the snare head. These snare heads are fragile. They're so thin because they've got to resonate and get excited really easily when we hit the drum. They're so thin, they break easily. You're going to have to change it at some point. This is going to be a mega fast video. We're going to fly through this. So, first thing is, this is a little old Premier 13-inch snare, really cool, fun, funky snare. First thing is, we're going to take the snare wires off. Now there's a video, go and check it out. I'll put a link under this video where we talk about how to change the snare wires altogether, all right? Today I'm racing through this, so I'm just going to do the basics. Now this particular one doesn't have like the full metal rim there where I have to feed it through. It's just got a gap, so I can just undo one side and just whip it off. Really easy. Sometimes you're going to have to feed it through and you might need to take both sides off, okay? This one's nice and easy. Now what I'm going to do is go around the snare and take the rim off. Okay, so once we're there, I can just lift the rim off with all my tension rods in place, okay? Now we've got my ripped, completely battered old snare skin. So what I'm gonna do is put my new one on. Now we're not gonna go too deep here today into tuning the drum, all right? Because as I said already, there's other videos, hit the links below this video and you can see more in depth how we tune a drum. All I'm doing today is just showing you how to change this bottom head because it's a little bit different, okay? So what I've got here is a Remo Ambassador snare side. You do need the specific bottom snare head, like a hazy side one or whatever brand and model you're going for. But don't put a normal drum head on, don't put a batter head on, it's too thick, it won't do the job, okay? So once I've put that on, I'm gonna go around the drum again and I'm gonna put all the tension rods back in place and tune it up. And as I say, I'm not going into detail about this today because there is a whole video there's a whole course in fact on how to tune drums, okay? So go and check that out for the details. But here we're just putting each tension rod back on and I'm gonna just quickly do them up with the drum key. Okay guys, so once we've got that tight, we're going to use the same process that you can see in the tuning videos to tune this. The only difference being the snare side head, I tend to do it up really, really tight. So I tend not to go this tight on batter heads. For this one, really, really tight, and I just find I get a better response. But I might change that depending on what sound I want. So again, it's as always with this stuff, experiment, see what works for you. But the starting point is for this, I would go super tight. Now there are a couple of tricks you can do with the tuning here to stop the snare buzz. And again, I'll put a link under here. You can go and check out a video on that, which is how to reduce snare buzz. Won't go into it today, but if you just know that this is going to be a really tight head, tighter than really all your other drum heads. This one's going to be pretty tight. So once we've got the head where we want it, we then put the snare wires back on using the exact same method as mentioned in that other video. So again, links are all out underneath. So today, I just wanted to give you a super quick video on the process of doing that. Once that's in place, you can go and see how to tune the drum, and also you can see how to reattach this, but it's basically, you attach it in the same way we took it off. Okay, super quick video for you today. If you like this sort of thing, hit subscribe. There's a mixture of quick win videos as well as some sort of deeper learning content. All the links I've mentioned are on here, so if you really want to learn how to tune your drums and get the best sound you can, go and check those out. Check those out in the links underneath, and I'll see you in the next lesson.